Hey folks, wouldn't it be super duper cool if you could get realtors bringing you cash buyers for your wholesale deals? My name is Jim Zaspel and I'm going to show you how to do that. In fact, in a few minutes, I'm going to share with you a couple of examples and stories. One, how I made $25,000 the first time I wholesaled a house with a realtor, and another time how I made $12,000 doing a deal that was dead. And I'm going to show you the magic, how to get the magic email that I gave this realtor, or sent this realtor rather, to keep this deal alive. All right, so let's go through a couple of deals. So if you've got a house under contract to sell with a wholesaler and you want to sell it, what do you need? You need cash buyers. Where are the most buyers? Realtors, MLS, right? So a lot of times realtors have a lot of confusion when it comes to wholesaling. They don't know what it is. They're not sure what this assignment thing is. They hear it's illegal. And the reality is, you're not out there to change anybody else's mind. You're just out there to find people who are wanting to do business with you. And I'll talk about that in a second. However, sometimes, like it happened to me, and I'll share with you, this realtor was on board. He was actually the cash buyer, he and his partner. But he's like, look, I never done a wholesale deal. I think I heard about it once, but I don't want to do any assignment thing. This doesn't sound right to me. I don't want to do it. He had two major concerns. One was risk, because I don't want to risk my deposit. I don't want to risk my deposit by sending it to you. I said, well, no problem. We'll just find a third-party title company and put the deposit there. That's who we use to close the deals. And that way it's not in my hands, it's in theirs. That's how I always do my wholesale deals. And so that helped his concern. Next was in regards to the double transfer tax. And so what I simply did, he said he had heard about this double transfer tax thing. In fact, if you haven't heard about double transfer tax and the blog on how to avoid it, check out yesterday's blog. All right. So anyway, how to avoid the double transfer tax? I explained to him what the Pennsylvania State Department of Revenue stipulates in terms of how to handle assignments and the transfer tax. I sent him a link, explained it to him, walked him through the math, and all of a sudden the deal was literally dead. And I answered those two questions of his, and how I did it, I've actually got wholesaling the realtors. One of the components there is the email that I sent him, and you can literally copy and paste those answers when you have other realtors raise the same question to you. All right. Next is, how do you handle commissions? Typically, the realtor, the agent, will have an agreement. I think it's a buyer's broker cooperation agreement, something like that they want you to sign. Realtors are not unfamiliar with the concept of dealing with getting paid a commission on a house that's not listed, right? So they'll have a piece of paper that says how much commission they're going to buy, okay? Very important. And another thing is, these are cash sales. You've never dealt with them before, and so you've got to either fill out a corporate seller's disclosure, which you can get from Association of Realtors, or just simply indicate there is no seller's disclosure, okay? Because these are cash buyers you're wholesaling to, and they're investors. But it's important in your agreement of sale with the buyer that's being represented by a realtor. Again, it's all about being clear and transparent and setting expectations. It's important that you disclose that you, the wholesaler, the seller, in the agreement of sale that you do with the seller, or with the buyer rather, that you are not the actual title owner. Okay? Now, again, there's how many parts to a wholesale deal? Two parts, right? You got the deal and you've got the buyer. And so if you've got a deal, what do you need? You need buyers, right? Now, realtors have a lot of cash buyers. So I remember one time, I had this house under contract to buy in Hilltown, Bucks County, right? And it was on a busy road. It was actually on Hilltown Pike in Hilltown. And it was a busy road. And I think I got the lead through referral. Yeah, a Facebook friend sent it to me. And so I got the deal under contract for, if memory serves me correctly, $85,000. Okay, so it was pretty inexpensive for the size of the house it was. Got our contract $85,000, and I sent it out to my list, a lot of buyers from Bucks County, and I was getting offers anywhere from $70,000 to $93,000. I thought, you know what, that's $8,000. I'm pretty darn sure I can do better. And so, how are prices driven up in terms of supply and demand, economics, right? The more buyers there are for something, the more the price goes up, right? The more demand, the higher the price. So I asked myself, where are there the most buyers? Well, like we've established 3 times now in this video, is with the realtors, not the MLS. I'm like, well, I don't want to list on the MLS, that's a pain in the butt. I said, how can I go through, how can I find agents who've recently represented a cash buyer on a transaction in the area of this deal? I'll say it again. I asked myself, how can I find realtors who've recently represented cash buyers in this area of that deal? right? So there's a couple of different ways to do it. But anyway, I'll spare you the details. I'll talk about that later. So I did my little magic with the MLS and found got the numbers of the realtors. And at the time, I had a brand new sales rep, and Kenny, never done a deal before at all, never done a deal with me, he'd been on the job like a week, right? I typed up a script. I said, here's a script, here's a few questions you might get from realtors, here's the answers for them. And I said, here's the lockbox combo, go. And I said, if you can't reach them, here's a script for the email, you copy and paste. If you still can't reach them, then here's a text message. Here, you just copy and paste from your phone. So I scripted it all out. And within a couple of days, he had a bunch of showings out there. I gave him a list of 36 different realtors to call, right? And it was super cool. Made $25,000. Sold it for net sales price of $110,000, right? I thought, oh my gosh, I'm onto something. Now is so cool because anywhere I do a deal, as long as I have MLS access, anywhere I do a deal, I can access dozens of cash buyers. So the name of the game in wholesaling used to be, oh, you got to have a huge buyers list, right? Well, no, I don't care if I have a list in that neighborhood or that area or not. There's always people buying that area. I'm going to go find them. And it's super easy way to do it. So when you go to wholesalingwithrealtors.com, what you're going to get is you're going to get the scripts that either your assistant can use, your virtual assistant can use, or if you're starting out, you're a solopreneur, you can use the scripts yourself, how to call these agents, what to say, how to answer their questions when it comes to getting that realtor to bring a cash buyer for your wholesale deal. Okay, it's super cool. Explain the trade. I'm telling you, it's not just a script, hey, I got a deal, you want to bring a buyer, right? There's some super deep psychological ninja strategies, and I don't want to use the word tricks, but ninja techniques to really get those realtors performing for you, okay? So the script is really, really powerful. And another thing is, if you don't like the idea of getting the data yourself, I've got a training video where I sat at my computer and I recorded exactly what I was trying to do, pulled the data I was looking for out of the MLS, the cash buyers, and showed how to restrict the data, how to expand the criteria to get just the realtors who are representing cash buyers in the area. You can literally send to your $4 an hour virtual assistant in the Philippines if you want this training video, get the data, okay? Then you send that data to your dispositions, your sales rep, your person in your office selling your wholesale deals or yourself, and then say, look, call these people, follow this script, sell my house. And within days or maybe a week, you'll have tons of offers on the property. And again, I told you about the first time I did this, and it was super duper cool. So we did a property in Pottstown area, one of the first ones I've done in a while, not that long ago. Again, a reference to the email I sent earlier. So we got this deal under contract. It was pretty decent, and I didn't really have a buyer's list in Pottstown. And it's a suburb, far suburb of Philadelphia. And so I thought, man, what are we going to do? So well, why don't I just do the system again? So we did the system, had the VA pull the data, had the other VA follow the script, and we had tons of showings, and I wound up getting some decent offers on the property. It was super duper cool. So we did that, and we had it under contract to sell, and again, the deal was about to fall apart. Sent that magic email. You'll also get that magic email as well. So anyway, if you want to learn how to get cash buyers, how to get realtors bringing you cash buyers for your wholesale deals, do yourself a favor, go to wholesalingwithrealtors.com and get the simple tools that I'm going to basically give to you, not quite for free, but pretty darn close, that really close. $25,000 the first time I did it, and an inexperienced person. So if you're not very experienced, you're looking to wholesale houses and you want more cash buyers, this is a great way to instantly get cash buyers for your wholesale deals. It is super cool. It makes you come off as a professional and able to sell your deals quickly and for top dollar. Because I'll tell you one thing, buyers who buy to the MLS typically pay more than other buyers. So you're going to get those buyers buying your deals. So do yourself a huge favor, go to wholesalingwithrealtors.com and get yourself the tools you need to get realtors bringing you cash buyers. I'll see you soon.